Guys, what's up? Arch Crusade here. So the very first clip of this will be just me trying to show you guys what exactly I had stocked up for the bonus XP weekend. So obviously I have enough charms for 200 mil summoning, at least hopefully, and a nice 1.6 something mil broad sets. I was planning to get 120 with this, about 54 million XP. It'd take me about 30 something hours. I pretty much planned it so that I would be occupied for about 60 to 65 hours ish of like perfect rates pretty much. So I knew I wouldn't be able to obviously maintain perfect rate for 60 hours, but yeah, so this is what I had. Just summoning stuff, fletching stuff, a bunch of planks, and 1k overload supplies. Totals up to about 770 mil, and we'll see later how much I actually end up using of that. So the very first thing that I did for the double XP weekend was start off with a tree run. Not a full tree run, but 3 spirit trees and 6 magics. Unfortunately, I did waste the first couple of seconds of double XP weekend because last time the bonus didn't start until like 10 minutes after, so I thought I could get away with so I started running to the miscellanea tree at like 59 or something. But yeah, but still, nice 45k XP drops on the elders, like 30k XP drops for the magic. So not a bad way to start off the double XP weekend, the buttload of XP. And then from here on, I moved to World 140 Taverly to start my summoning gains. So as you'll see, clips of me getting 160 mil, 170 mil. I believe I missed the clip for 180 mil, 190 mil, and then of course finally 200 mil summonings, so not too bad. The only thing I regret though was that I definitely could have waited until later um, to do my summoning, because there were plenty of times where I held the clan avatar at Taverly anyways, and it was unfortunate that I had to actually do my summoning at the very start when there was a ton of people, tons of lag, and I wasn't using the portable deposit boxes anyways, because I was converting my yak pouches into scrolls, because I knew I would need the instant shard return from the Uglog, no, whatever, the guy south of Yanil. But yeah, 200 summoning, so I guess I can't complain too much about like 45 mil, and then what, 300k farming XP in the first couple hours or so. Probably should have done this on my initial farm run at the very start, but I don't know. I was kind of in a rush to get it to World 140 Taverly Shop just because people were yelling for it. But anyways, what you could do was instantly plant and replant crystal trees for some nice XP. So quick 50 mil fletching here before I moved on to construction. Unfortunately, I decided to do all the skills that required speed towards the very beginning when everyone was on, and the lag and interface delay was absolutely incredible. So don't judge me on on how slow I build these first mahogany tables. But anyways, 100 mil construction, and then later on level 120 construction. So I think I'll be taking a little bit of a break from the skill for a while, just because I know that in the future this will probably be buffed so that, like, I don't know, you can just add planks instead of having to like constantly build and take down or something like that. But anyways, 100 mil con and level 120 con, not too bad, I guess. Just getting on the break from construction because I found a couple toy battleships in my bank from the Treasure Hunter promo from not too long ago, so decided to use them for some nice construction gains while I was doing some fletching. So I already made a guide about this, but pretty much every time there was a Heaven voice, then I went over here to the what's it called, Heaven Monastery, I guess, to do cleansing crystals. For those of you who don't know, it's my previous video, so you can go check that out if you want. So it was just during the double XP weekend where cleansing crystals were buffed or were doubled. So a little under 900k XP per hour at GP per XP of about 3.8 ish, about 4 if you really want to round. But yeah, so it was pretty nice. Good way to break up monotony of training. Is that the right word? Anyways, yeah, very AFK. A good way to break up, construction and fletching. So yeah, it was a nice little distraction, I guess. I didn't record too much of myself fletching just because it's fletching. I was kind of just doing other stuff, watching a lot of TV shows while I was doing so. But I did manage to grab a clip of 90 mil fletching, and fortunately, that's the only XP goal that I got for fletching. I was aiming for 104 mil to get the level 120k, but I fell short by like 14 mil XP on that goal. Just because I was not anticipating um, doing prayer with the cleansing crystals during the double XP weekend, so that did eat up a couple of hours that could have gone into 120 fletching, but not too big of a deal. Um, it's always nice to save yourself a couple of AFK skills for later. So don't, because I already finished thieving. I'm working on fishing now. So it is good to leave yourself with a couple of relaxing training options. So in this next clip, this was pretty much the last 15 minutes or so of the double XP weekend. So I want to do a last minute farm run, and then I moved on to player owned ports just to make the gear, because of course the big XP drops would be doubled, so might as well do it now, of course, while I have the supplies. And so yeah, and then I just fletched some broads at the max guild for the last couple seconds before knocking out completely. So in total, I ended up gaining about just under 124 million XP. 45 mil of that would be summoning, 40 something from fletching, about 16 mil-ish from construction, about 9 mil-ish from agility, and the others in just random things like farming, rune crafting, etc. I did do my, so obviously I did do my daily divination challenge, and then fletch broads to use up my 5 wizard until I got the 5 wizard tellies from the at the real outfit. I did do Cathixian caches, but of course I didn't use the boost after. Didn't do Big Chin. I did do Book of Char, did do war bands, and yeah. So in total, okay. I think I lost 2 hours of double XP weekend because I had to take a chem midterm on Friday, and I did knock out 2 times during the weekend, both for about 2.5 hours. And both of them, I don't even remember knocking out. I just remember waking up uh, in my bed, pretty clueless. Looked at the clock, almost reset, missed double cap. I missed one cap once because I overslept and missed reset. But so pretty much, and then counting other things, just like I did shower because I felt that if I showered, I'd stay more awake, and showering takes less time than sleeping. So in total, I probably um, did not use about 6 to 7 hours ish of the double XP weekend to gain XP. So yeah, that is about 65, 66 hours spent during the double XP weekend. It is unfortunate that they did take off the the in-game counter for how much time you spend during the weekend, but yeah, about 65, 66 hours. So wasn't well, looking back, I guess it was fun, but definitely during it wasn't fun at all. I just wanted to sleep so bad. Um, so yeah, in total I spent probably about 500, 600 mil ish. Um, so yeah, I was pretty happy with the results. I was aiming for about 100. My goal was 130, 135 millish XP, and then 120 fletching. So I did fall a little bit short of that, but can't complain too much with the results. So that was my double XP weekend. Post down below how you did, how much XP you gained during the weekend, how many hours you played, all the good stuff, because I want to know. So like this video if you liked it, comment with that, subscribe for more content, and as always, stay fishing, my friends.